Hello, my name is Natalie Pfund and I'm a certified nutritional therapist practitioner. A lot of people get really confused by, I guess, what diet it is that I am preaching for. And the truth is that I don't subscribe to any particular diet. My mentality is more, I guess, basically to eat whole, properly prepared, and ethically sourced food. And then after that, like being the first rule of thumb, identify your own food allergies or sensitivities, and I'll make further videos or like blog posts about how to do that exactly. And then the other main thing is to cut out processed foods and sugar to the best of your ability. And that's going to look different for everyone, but hopefully you do get to a point where all of the sugar that you take in is from either an ethically sourced, like maybe processed flour that's not glutinous, or just not processed sugar, like maybe it's fruit-based. That would be awesome. Yeah, so then ideally your food base would be living foods, and then adding in protein and fat according to your own body's cravings. So a lot of people, I was just talking with a friend about like pregnancy and food cravings. And mind you, I've never been pregnant, so a lot of you women out there might be like, you don't know what you're talking about. But here's the deal. Cravings, especially like crazy urges for foods that might not be healthy, come from a place of your body asking for something, but your body's confused because you haven't taught it to crave nutrients in a proper way. So if you're someone that's like dying for potato chips all the time or dying for French fries, your body is actually craving fat, but it only knows how to crave the bad source of fat that you have been giving it. So if you remove that for a while, like say even 2 weeks, probably like your mind is still going to be addicted to the French fry taste, but your body will tell you the truth. It will be like, hey, actually, that makes me feel like crap. And remember when you used to make me rosemary garlic potatoes and olive oil and sea salt? That was a good time. So try and listen to your body and train it for things like that. You know, and a lot of people start to feel like they're stuck in a box. They're stuck like in this diet labeled box, and they're like, what am I allowed to eat? And they feel so restricted. But really, if you think about it, you're more restricted by living the conventional lifestyle because you know, the main ingredients in any grocery store, in any packaged food, like almost all of these packaged foods contain corn, soy, dairy, a glutinous wheat, barley, or rye product, and egg, which happen to be among also the top food sensitivities in this country and other westernized countries. Do you think that's coincidence? I do not. So, you know, these are the foods that have been most like raped of their nutrients and just used in a like processed way, overused in our diets, abused in our freedom to have them. So if you start to cut out these foods and think outside the box and instead see the freedom as eating foods that are not in this little box of processed foods, then like literally and figuratively, then you'll start to realize that your body actually feels so much more free and so much more alive, and your taste buds are so much more alive. So I just encourage you to, rather than think of yourself as restricted, like look around all of the whole foods, like all of the recipes that you can make with you know, chicken and spices and flavor. I was explaining to someone a few weeks ago, because he was telling me like he'll never give up McDonald's, etc. And I'm like, well, what do you like about McDonald's? I'm like, it's not even like real meat in that burger. What is it that you like about it? I don't know, the flavor? Well, like guess what? Flavor comes from you spicing things. So find recipes that look good, experiment with it, decide what you liked, what you didn't like, cut things out, add more of the other. Like just because something is written down and is a recipe doesn't mean it can't be changed and improved upon based upon your own taste buds and your own body's desires. So think about that, make some changes, let me know what you think, and if you like this video, please share it. Thank you, bye.